Across the vast African savanna, the struggle for survival unfolds relentlessly beneath a blazing, unforgiving sun. Here, the lion, an enduring emblem of power, rules over a land where life is never guaranteed. On the dry, cracked earth, a sudden rhythm breaks the stillness, signaling that a hunt is about to begin. It is intense, urgent, and impossible to ignore. From afar, the predator watches. A shadow glides through tall grass as shifting winds stir dust into the air. Every movement disturbs the delicate balance of this ecosystem. Prey move carefully, aware that even the smallest mistake could determine their fate. In this untamed world, there is no mercy, only instinct, hunger, and an unending fight to survive. Here, every moment matters, and each choice can mean the difference between life and death. Even the king is not invincible. Does the lion truly hold guaranteed victory, or does the savanna still conceal unexpected forces capable of reshaping destiny in a single instant? Across the arid Sahelian acacia plains of Zakuma, survival is never easy. Yet the lion endures not because this land is gentle, but because it has adapted more effectively than other predators to its harsh realities and to its own hunting strategy. The lions here are noticeably smaller than those found in eastern and southern Africa. Adult males typically weigh between 120 and 150 kilograms with lighter manes and leaner bodies. This streamlined build allows them to move swiftly and conserve energy, an essential advantage in such a dry and demanding ecosystem. Hunting activity peaks during the cooler hours of night and early dawn, when prey begin to emerge and temperatures remain manageable. Data collected through GPS collars by African parks in early 2025 indicates that the most successful hunting window falls between 400 and 600 a.m. During this time, shallow water depressions near the Tama River attract herbivores such as topi roan antelope and warthogs. These gathering points become natural ambush zones where predators can strike with precision. The lion is not built for prolonged chases across open terrain. Instead, it relies on stealth and terrain awareness, using sparse vegetation like scattered acacia to approach undetected. This method minimizes energy loss and increases the likelihood of success, perfectly suited to Zakuma's landscape. Lion prides here are typically small, often consisting of just 3 to 6 individuals. Limited prey availability, harsh environmental conditions, and the need to patrol wide territories all favor smaller, more efficient groups that require less food and can move more freely across vast distances. Within these prides, lionesses lead the hunt. They operate in tightly coordinated teams, usually composed of sisters or mother-daughter pairs, executing carefully planned attacks. However, once a kill is made, adult males feed first, even if they did not participate. This hierarchy reinforces group stability, as males play a crucial role in defending the pride against rivals and external threats. In return, they are granted priority access to food. During times of scarcity, females may discreetly move portions of the carcass away to feed their cubs, reducing conflict and improving the young's chances of survival. Despite this complex social structure, the lions of Zakuma remain vulnerable. Their population is still limited, and signs of inbreeding have been observed in some prides. These West African lions share lineage with those from the Wrli Penjari complex and maintain genetic exchange with populations across Central and North Central Africa. A genetic study conducted in 2024 revealed that Zakuma's lions possess an intermediate genome, highlighting the park's critical role as a bridge between the last remaining genetic corridors of the subspecies Panthera leo. With fewer than 1,000 mature individuals left in the wild, the importance of Zakuma cannot be overstated. Beyond its symbolic status, the lion plays a vital ecological role. Its presence influences the movement patterns of herbivores, preventing overgrazing in specific areas and helping maintain balance within the ecosystem. Zakuma itself is slowly recovering, supported by focused conservation efforts. In February 2025, the park partnered with the Lion Recovery Fund to launch a comprehensive lion monitoring program, marking another step toward long-term stability. In a stark portrait of wilderness, the gaze drifts across the endless savanna where a silent ruler emerges. From the cover of tall grass, the lion steps forward, its powerful frame moving with measured intent. Cold-focused eyes scan the landscape, reading every subtle sign in search of opportunity. There is no urgency in its stride. True strength lies in patience and precision. And when the decisive moment arrives, the attack unfolds in a sudden burst of instinct, refined by experience, driven by survival. In this unforgiving terrain, the lion reaffirms its place at the pinnacle of the food chain. And so one fierce chapter of the savannah draws to a close as the story moves onward to other equally relentless corners of the natural world. Why do you think the lion continues to be seen as the king of the African savannah? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Unlike many species in Zakuma that retreat during the most intense heat of the day, the warthog remains active beneath the blazing sun. Movement tracking data shows that it spends between 60 and 70% of its day foraging, with peak activity occurring at dawn and again in the late afternoon. Females that are pregnant or nursing often extend these periods even further, driven by higher energy demands. With curved tusks, shaped like scimitars, and a compact, sturdy body, the warthog is well equipped for survival in this demanding environment. It digs deep burrows, using them as shelter during the night, while its tusks also serve as effective defensive tools. In the dry season, when fresh grass becomes scarce, it often feeds on its knees, an energy-saving behavior that allows it to graze more efficiently. Its diet is flexible as well, occasionally including carrion insects or small animals when primary food sources are limited. Despite its modest size, the warthog is far from defenseless. Adults can charge with surprising alkua, using their tusks as weapons, and are capable of short bursts of speed reaching up to 45 kilometers per hour. Females protecting their young have even been observed confronting medium-sized predators such as jackals in determined displays of defense. Yet along the edges of the Sahelian acacia savanna, the warthog's presence can also create tension, both ecological and social. During prolonged dry periods, some individuals move into buffer zones where they may raid crops like rice, peanuts, or cassava. In nearby communities, these incursions have led to the species being viewed as an agricultural pest. Its role in the ecosystem also carries health implications. The warthog is a natural host for the tsetse fly, an insect responsible for transmitting African sleeping sickness. In addition, it can carry the African swine fever virus without showing clear symptoms. For these reasons, managing warthog populations becomes a complex challenge in transitional areas where the boundary between wildlife and human settlements remains especially fragile. A true master of stealth moves through the landscape, the leopard. Solitary and nearly silent, it turns even small islands formed by seasonal floods into strategic vantage points. Its broad paws distribute weight efficiently, allowing it to cross soft, unstable ground without sinking, an advantage that gives it quiet control over swampy terrain. Where speed defines the cheetah, patience empowers the leopard. Rather than relying on open space and explosive acceleration, it succeeds through strategy, concealment, and an intimate knowledge of its surroundings. It advances carefully through dense, humid vegetation where surprise becomes its greatest weapon. Trees serve many purposes, offering shelter, elevated observation points, and secure pathways for escape or for storing food beyond the reach of rivals. A flexible diet further strengthens its position. While the cheetah focuses largely on medium-sized antelope, the leopard is an opportunistic hunter capable of taking a wide range of prey. The cheetah, more exposed and vulnerable, avoids direct confrontation and hunts within narrow time windows. It often consumes its catch, quickly aware that it may lose it to stronger competitors at any moment. The leopard, by contrast, is more powerful and fiercely territorial. Its strength and assertive nature complement its stealth, forming a balanced survival strategy. One of its most remarkable behaviors is the ability to haul prey into the branches of trees, keeping it safe from scavengers and competing predators. In this single act, the leopard reveals its mastery of the environment, discreet, patient, and highly effective. Across the flooded plains and dry stretches of the Okavango Delta, a quieter yet vital process unfolds, one that often goes unnoticed. After the hunt, a different kind of activity begins. Hyenas, vultures, and the imposing marabou stork take on the role of nature's custodians, breaking down what remains and restoring balance to the ecosystem. Hyenas, frequently misunderstood as mere scavengers, are in fact highly capable predators and organized foragers. They move across vast territories with purpose, locating fresh carcasses through sharp instincts and strong social coordination. Their jaws are among the most powerful in the animal kingdom, capable of exerting immense pressure strong enough to crush thick bones that most carnivores leave behind. Combined with an efficient digestive system, they can extract nourishment from even the toughest materials, including hooves and tendons. With sharp teeth and specialized molars built for crushing hyenas, waste almost nothing. Every fragment is consumed, leaving little behind. This efficiency is supported by a complex and disciplined social structure. Living in clans led by dominant females, larger, stronger, and more assertive than males, hyenas operate under a clear hierarchy where authority rests firmly with the females. A single clan can include dozens of individuals, sometimes reaching up to 80 members. Within this structure, high-ranking females lead hunts and feed first, while males, though lower in rank, still play important roles. Communication within the group is constant and sophisticated, relying on vocal calls, body language, and scent marking. This advanced social system allows the clan to hunt cooperatively. Protect their young and defend their territory against rival predators, ensuring their continued success in one of Africa's most dynamic environments. When the skies above the delta begin to fill with silent circling shadows, it signals the arrival of vultures. Often overlooked, these birds serve as vigilant sentinels of the air, playing a crucial role in the cycle of decomposition. With remarkable eyesight, they can detect carcasses from kilometers away, descending in wide, effortless spirals toward their next meal. Beyond their sharp vision, vultures are equipped with an exceptionally refined sense of smell. They can identify the scent of death across vast distances, detecting gases released during decomposition, particularly compounds like ethyl mercaptan, which signal the presence of decaying tissue. Several species inhabit the Okavango region, including the palm nut vulture, the lappet-faced vulture, and the white-backed vulture. Their highly acidic digestive systems allow them to neutralize dangerous bacteria and toxins, including those responsible for diseases such as anthrax and botulism. Through this process, vultures perform an essential ecological service, cleansing the environment and helping to limit the spread of disease across the landscape. At the vibrant heart of the Okavango Delta, where water spreads across the dry lands of the Kalahari, lives the largest concentration of African elephants on Earth, with more than 130,000 individuals. These giants possess an extraordinary ability. They can detect water from kilometers away, even when it lies hidden beneath layers of compacted sand. Their survival in arid regions like the Okavango and the Kalahari Desert depends largely on this remarkable skill. With an acute sense of smell and an exceptional memory, elephants can read subtle signals in the landscape that reveal the presence of underground water. Acting as natural excavators, they use their powerful legs and versatile trunks to dig wells, uncovering hidden reserves that sustain not only themselves but other species as well. In the Okavango, conditions are especially favorable. Fresh water is abundant, aquatic vegetation thrives, and shade is readily available. With their trunks both delicate and immensely strong, elephants pull up plants, break branches, and reshape the ground, often creating small pools that become lifelines for surrounding wildlife. The African elephant stands as a true colossus. Reaching up to 4 meters at the shoulder and weighing between 5 and 6 tons, its massive body is covered in thick, wrinkled skin marked by the passage of time. Yet its size is more than sheer presence, it is an evolutionary advantage. Long limbs allow it to travel vast distances in search of food and water, navigating landscapes that demand endurance. Unlike elephants in harsher regions of the Kalahari, where heat stress and limited resources pose constant challenges, those in the Okavango thrive. They are highly adaptable, capable of adjusting to an environment shaped by both extreme droughts and seasonal floods. A single elephant can consume up to 200 kilograms of vegetation each day and may spend around 16 hours feeding, using its trunk as a precise and multifunctional tool. To remain hydrated in this dynamic ecosystem, an elephant requires between 100 and 200 liters of water daily. In the Okavango Delta, this giant does more than survive, and it helps define the rhythm of the entire landscape. Moving across the floodplains in powerful formations, the African buffalo travels in large herds, constantly alert to danger. These groups can range from modest clusters of 20 to 30 individuals to vast gatherings that dominate the landscape. An adult can stand up to 1.7 meters at the shoulder, with a solid body stretching over 3 meters in length. Weighing between 800 and 1,000 kilograms, they form living fortresses, resilient, materied, and difficult to challenge. In the lush, fertile zones of the Okavango Delta, buffalo feed primarily on grasses. Yet their role extends far beyond simple grazing. They are essential architects of the ecosystem. By feeding in large numbers, they keep vegetation short and open, creating pathways and improving access to food for smaller species that share their habitat. Where herbivores gather, predators inevitably follow. This ongoing balance between pursuit and defense helps regulate populations and maintain ecological stability. In this way, the African buffalo is more than a powerful grazer. It is a natural engineer shaping the landscape and influencing the rhythm of life that unfolds around it. Among the most efficient and remarkable predators on the continent is the African wild dog. With an estimated population of only around 6,000 individuals across Africa. This rare carnivore, thriving in places like the Okavango Delta, stands as a true evolutionary treasure. Its greatest strength lies not in individual power, but in teamwork and constant communication, the foundation of an exceptionally coordinated hunting strategy. Within each pack, strong social bonds unite every member. Cooperation defines their way of life. Cubs and adults alike are protected and cared for by the group. This collective behavior extends beyond the hunt. Food is shared, ensuring that even the youngest and most vulnerable individuals receive nourishment, reinforcing the pack's unity and survival. From an ecological perspective, the African wild dog plays a vital role in maintaining balance. By regulating herbivore populations, it directly influences the structure and health of the ecosystem. Wherever these packs thrive, the landscape tends to remain more stable, diverse, and resilient, an enduring reflection of nature's intricate harmony. Along the winding rivers that shape this vast landscape, the hippopotamus is a constant presence, both familiar and formidable. Across Africa, its population is estimated at around 150,000 individuals, with one of the largest concentrations found in the Okavango Delta. These semi-aquatic giants spend most of their day submerged in cool water, often barely visible as they float or move slowly through shallow channels. Despite their calm appearance during daylight hours, hippos are intensely territorial. As night falls, they leave the water and venture onto land to graze, consuming large amounts of vegetation. They are true giants of African wildlife, with adults reaching up to 4.5 meters in length. Though they may seem docile at first glance, they are in fact among the most dangerous animals on the continent. Equipped with immensely powerful jaws and long canine tusks, sometimes measuring up to 50 centimeters, they can respond with sudden aggression when threatened. Even with their massive size, hippos are surprisingly agile, capable of moving quickly both in water and on land. This combination of strength, speed, and unpredictability makes them formidable within their environment. Beyond their reputation, hippos play a crucial ecological role. By moving through riverbeds and trampling submerged paths, they help shape channels and create pools that benefit many other species. In this ever-changing landscape, they are part of an ancient balance. Night after night, hippos follow the same well-worn trails to feed roots passed down through generations, quietly setting the natural rhythm of the Okavango Delta. When the seasonal floods arrive, submerged pathways transform into vital channels, natural arteries that carry life deep into the dry interior. Within this ever-changing environment, antelopes thrive. This diverse group belongs to the Bovidae family alongside cattle, goats, and sheep. Yet they are uniquely adapted to the rhythms of the delta. Built for speed and agility, antelopes move with remarkable grace across open plains and wetlands alike. As herbivores, they feed on grasses, leaves, and in some cases, aquatic plants. One of their defining features is their permanent horns, which, unlike the antlers of deer, do not shed each year. Their senses are equally refined. Wide fields of vision and acute hearing allow them to detect danger quickly. Together, these physical traits, sensory abilities, and social behaviors enable them to survive and flourish in a demanding and unpredictable landscape. This water-rich haven supports an impressive variety of species. Among the most abundant is the black lechwe, a subspecies perfectly adapted to life in floodplains. These antelopes gather in vast herds, sometimes numbering in the hundreds, becoming one of the most striking sights of the delta. Their golden brown coats contrast with lighter underbellies and darker hind legs, while males carry long lyre-shaped horns used in contests for dominance and territory. Their adaptation to aquatic environments is exceptional, allowing them to move with ease through shallow waters where few others can follow. In contrast to this visible abundance, the delta also shelters a creature that seems almost ghost-like, the sitatunga. Perfectly adapted to life in wetlands, this elusive antelope has an oily coat that repels water and specialized hooves that allow it to move across reeds and unstable marshy ground. When danger approaches, it does not rely on speed. Instead, it slowly submerges itself, leaving only its nostrils above the surface before vanishing completely into the water. Amid winding channels and dense mopane woodlands, another antelope brings a different kind of presence. Elegant, alert, and widespread. With its warm, caramel-colored coat, dark markings along the hind legs, and ever-watchful gaze, it seems to sense danger before it fully appears. Its agility is remarkable. A single leap can carry it up to 3 meters high and more than 10 meters forward. During the breeding season, males engage in intense battles for territorial control, displaying strength and endurance against the vivid backdrop of the delta. At the heart of the African savanna, when the dust finally settles and the echoes of the chase fade into silence, one truth remains undeniable here, where the lion stands as a symbol of power and dominance. Survival is never certain. In this harsh and sun-scorched land, every heartbeat earned is only a temporary victory. Hunger drives every movement, thirst tests every limit, and the unseen presence of a predator is never far away. Shadows drift quietly, the balance of life trembles, and a single misstep can bring everything to an end. Yet these struggles are more than moments of raw force or violence. They are part of nature's oldest language, a reminder that every species has a role to play. The lion, the antelope, the elephant. Even the smallest survivor, all contribute to a fragile balance shaped over thousands of years. When that balance is broken through uncontrolled hunting habitat loss or human indifference. It is not only the savanna that suffers, but all of us. Protecting wildlife is not an act of sympathy, it is an act of respect. To respect these struggles is to understand that the savanna is not a stage, but a living system, breathing, enduring, and constantly adapting. Each sunrise free from gunfire and barriers is another chance for this story to continue. If these stories of survival, resilience, and natural balance inspire you to see the wild in a new light, support the journey. Like, subscribe, and join us on Beast Call Nature, where the natural world speaks unfiltered and every heartbeat truly matters.